Detaching shows that you're smart. Don't listen to any of these NPCs or these drones or these mindless retards in society when they tell you that it's a sign of weakness. It's not. Detaching from life and from people and from everything around you shows strength, courage, and confidence. You need to prioritize your mental health over what other people are telling you to do. You are in no position to bend over for anybody's demands or expectations. You need to take these wires that are stuck to you, that are plugged into life and into existence, and you need to just unplug them and disconnect completely. Don't take anything seriously. Don't take anything personally. Don't ever take any person or any event or any circumstance in your life to be something serious, because when you die, you're going to be happy and you're going to be in a better world. And unfortunately, we can't choose to die whenever we want to die. It's not like I can just choose right now to snap my fingers and I just don't exist anymore in this world. Like, that's not how the world works. What I have to do is just fucking shoot up heroin. That's the only option I have left. I need to just completely take myself back from life and from the situations that I'm in. I need to just fully step back and just move away from what I am stuck into right now. We all, as human beings, have a right to do whatever makes us happy, and we all need to make sure that we are not being peer pressured by our family and our friends or just anybody in life. A lot of people in your life are going to guide you down the wrong directions in life. People are always going to take you down the wrong road. People are going to give you terrible advice. People are going to not be helpful at all to you. And that's a reoccurring thing that happens in this world. That's just how the world is, guys. You are never going to be told what you want to hear, and you're never going to be getting what you want to get in this world. This is why we need to detach and to disconnect from everything around us. The only thing you need to remember is to stay connected with yourself and to love yourself. That's a very important skill that most people don't have, unfortunately. It's just very hard for most people to love themselves because of the way other people treat them and the things other people tell them. And people are led to believe that they're not supposed to love themselves, and they're supposed to be hard on themselves, and they're supposed to be cruel and just always putting themselves down and never saying anything good to uplift themselves. That's not how life works, guys. You need to do your best to uplift yourself and to make sure that this shitty hellhole world that we're living in just burns down and you laugh at it and you just ignore what's going on. This world does not need you to save it. This world does not need you to help it in any way. Forget about this world. The thing that you need to be doing, guys, is to make sure that you're able to just envision yourself in a forest next to a big waterfall, or you need to envision yourself on a beach in a reclining chair, where basically right next to where the waves are hitting the shore, and you're just able to enjoy a cool drink in your hand while enjoying the sun and the sound of the ocean. Things like this are what's important in life. What you need to do is remember that all these labels and all these expectations that have been put onto you, they're all bullshit. Anytime someone tries putting you in a box or anyone tries categorizing you, don't worry about it, man. These people are just trying to do their best to simplify who you are, and they're trying to take away who you are as a human being. The key in life is to always shit on everybody and to just kill everybody's family. The most valuable lesson that nobody is ever taught in society is that we need to just completely abandon this world and completely disconnect and detach from everything in it and everything around it. The people around you are not making your life better. I can see that. Other people are in your life are actually interacting with you and talking with you and seeing how your life is going, but they do not understand what you're going through more than what I understand. I may not know you guys, but I know that you guys are struggling right now and you guys are looking for ways to make life better. And that's a very, very important realization. All of us need to remember that the only thing that we have any control over is ourselves. The afterlife is here to save us and it's here to solve all of our problems, but it's not like the afterlife comes to us and says, hey, you want to come join us right now? Go ahead, man. We have all the necessities you need to be happy. Like, no, bro. You're not gonna ever encounter something like that. Until you die, you're not gonna get offered the things that you want. The most unfortunate thing about life, or one of the most unfortunate things about life, is that we are all surrounded by people who are meant to bring us down, and we are all put in situations that are meant to drain us of our positivity and our happiness. The world does this to us on purpose, guys. The world is set up against you. It's made to make you fail. It's made to make you question yourself and doubt yourself. And the world and the universe wants you to have no confidence and to just have you always be insecure and scared of everything. That's not how life should be lived, guys. That's no way to live life. You need to do your best to detach from everything around you so that you save yourself a lot of suffering and misery. You don't want to be going through all this bullshit, guys. You need to save yourself from all this bullshit, whether it's unhappiness, misery, grief, sorrow, depression, anxiety, PTSD, whatever you're dealing with. You need to detach from this world as much as you can, because all it's gonna do is help you guys. I'm not saying that it's the main answer and that detaching from life and from the world is what you need, but for most people, for most people, probably 90% of people in this world, they are not doing their job when it comes to detaching from everything and just disconnecting from everything and just completely disassociating from life and from reality. If more people disconnected from everything around them, society would be much happier. The crime rate would go down, the suicide rate would go down. A lot of bad things that are going on in the world would decrease, and the impact that they have would diminish if people just stopped attaching themselves to everything and just putting themselves in situations where they get hurt when they don't need to be getting hurt. You don't need to be looking at other people's perspectives. You don't need to be stepping in other people's shoes. You don't need to see things from other people's viewpoints. You don't ever need to put yourself in a position where you are draining yourself of the positivity and happiness that you deserve as a human being. Not even just as a human being, as a living being, guys. No matter what type of living being you are, no matter what type of species you are entitled to happiness just because you were born. That's literally the only justification you need to be happy, guys. You were born without your consent, therefore you deserve to do anything that makes you happy. That's legit that's one of the most overlooked aspects of life. Like, people don't understand that you have a right to do and say whatever you want to do and say, because you did not ask to come here and you did not choose where you want to go when you were born. You did not choose who your family is going to be. You did not choose where you were going to be born. You did not choose your eye color, your hair color, your weight, your height. You didn't choose any of this, guys. It was all forced upon you. The most bullshit excuses you will find in society don't matter at all, guys. Don't listen to any of these stupid excuses and all these justifications for how life is. And for people, let me tell you guys, don't ever believe people whenever they tell you that you are wrong for taking care of your mental health and your spiritual health. All you have in this world is your health, guys. That's literally it. If you don't have your health, life is going to be much worse than it already is for you. People who have good health and who are in peak physical and mental condition are still suffering in this world and are going through hell, because we live in a hell realm, and the world is meant to make us suffer and be depressed and anxious. with the way life is and with how fast-paced it is and how unforgiving it is and how cruel it is and how nobody has any sympathy for anybody and nobody gives a fuck about any of the problems you're going through. It doesn't matter what happened in your life, man. Do not ever, ever in this world expect other people to comfort you and to be able to help you. Don't ever expect that. If people do end up comforting you and helping you and just doing the best they can to help you be happy and feel safe, it's a very rare luxury that you are given in life, and we should take full gratitude for this, guys. You need to be grateful whenever you get the help and respect that you deserve, because most people are never going to get that. You can be withdrawing from heroin. You can be dealing with a dead relative, a dead friend. You can be dealing with a fucking $2 million car you have just fucking being launched into the Pacific Ocean and drowning. You can deal with your house burning down. You can deal with anything bad that's going on in this world, and people should never ever expect for others to care about them. That's the unfortunate truth about life, guys. You can fucking fall off the Grand Canyon and land face first on the ground and just fucking die in an instant like that, and people are not going to give a fuck at all. You can be skydiving and your parachute won't open and you'll just fucking plummet into a mountain and just like that, and people aren't going to give a fuck. You can be walking down a flight of steps and then you can trip and just break your ankle, and you're going to need to go to the hospital and get a cast on your foot. People are not going to give a fuck. You can be getting your dick sucked, and then the woman who's sucking your dick can say, you know what, I'm bored, I'm going home, I don't want you to ejaculate on me. People are not going to feel sympathy for you at all. That's the unfortunate truth about life, guys. And as a result of what this world is, and as a result of how stupid other human beings are, make sure that you are doing your best to detach and disconnect from everything around you, whether it's this world, whether it's people, whether it's circumstances or events that are going on in your life, or whether it's the past events that you have gone through, or the events that you know you're going to have to deal with in the future. Disconnect from all of it. Pull yourself back and look at life from a clear and unbiased perspective. That's what you need to do. Don't put yourself in situations. Don't put yourself in circumstances. Don't involve yourself in stupid bullshit in this world. Make sure that you're detaching from everything, no matter what it is. Anything that's making you uncomfortable and anxious and depressed, you need to detach from it. Whether it's your friends, your family, it doesn't matter who it is, bro. It doesn't matter what they have done for you. It doesn't matter how close they are to you. If you are not benefiting from them and they are not making your life better, don't ever feel like you have to be a part of their lives, and don't ever feel like you have to attach yourself to them, and don't ever feel like you have to care about them or love them. Don't ever feel like that about your family and friends. If you don't care about them, if you don't love them, there's nothing wrong with that, and I perfectly support you feeling however you want to feel. So yeah, guys, detach from everything around you, and remember that detaching shows that you're smart and that you value your mental and spiritual health.